A judge in Pennsylvania today upheld that state's new voter identification law. Pennsylvania is one of 10 states to pass a voter ID law in the past 2 years. But with Pennsylvania a crucial state in the coming election, the case there is being followed closely. Elaine Quijano has our late report.
Pennsylvania is one of the biggest battleground states to require voters on Election Day to produce a government-approved photo ID at the polls to prevent fraud. The Pennsylvania law was upheld by State Judge Robert Simpson, who called it a reasonable, non-discriminatory, non-severe burden. Shannon Royer is Pennsylvania's Deputy Secretary of State.
This court decision is a victory for fair and honest elections.
But opponents say Pennsylvanians most likely to be without photo ID are poor, young, or minorities, constituencies that often vote for Democrats. Republican governors and Republican-led legislatures championed voter photo ID laws in 9 of the 10 states that have passed such laws since last year. Lawyer Judith Brown-Dianis represented voters who sued to block the Pennsylvania law.
These voter ID laws undermine democracy by cutting off participation.
We looked at those 10 states which recently passed photo ID laws and found fewer than 70 voter fraud convictions in the past decade among 40 million registered voters. 94-year-old Bea Bookler lives in the Philadelphia suburbs. She sued to stop the law because she doesn't have a driver's license.
I have voted in every presidential election, but I'm afraid I won't be able to vote in this one because I don't have photo ID.
But Pennsylvania officials say they will spend $5 million on outreach to help voters meet the new requirement.
If you don't have an ID, Pennsylvania has over 70 driver's license centers around the state where voters can get an ID for free. So in no way, shape, or form is that a burden to the average voter.
The judge who upheld the law estimated 80,000 of the state's voters do not have a photo ID. Opponents plan to file an appeal tomorrow with Pennsylvania State Supreme Court, but it's unclear if the court will rule before the election. Bob?